Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the Hermitcraft server, I just wanted to appreciate for a moment how awesome my UFO looks. And I got a lot of great comments on the last video. Thank you so much to everybody who commented, and thank you especially to Kamichi Tsuzuku, who actually took a lot of time to take some screenshots of some concepts for a similar spaceship that I'm not sure if Kamichi is a male or female name. But, you know, we live in a post-gender society, so I will just say Kimichi came up with rather than using a pronoun. Boom! Post-gender society achieved. Anyway, while we're here, I wanted to take a second to appreciate that everybody's working hard on the server to build cool stuff, and to take a little look around. Oh no, I'm in water. And maybe to, you know, turn my status bar on there so I don't get completely confused and lost all the time. And, like, I gotta say, I'm really happy with how cool a lot of the stuff on the server came out. Like, that is literally so cool, it is actually ice. And this is, I don't know, very tree-like. I like this. It's got a good texture to it. You feel that? Feel that? Kinda, just the way you rake your fingers across that bark, it just feels like a jungle adventure. It's just excitement of a safari, south of the Sahara Safari. That's a hard thing to say. Man, I should try not to say that in the future. I should say easier things. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Biff has got. He's got a mailbox, which is full of nothing. You could have an ender pearl. Because that's all I got. Ah! What is that noise? Okay, that fella is about to... Oh no, I don't have any arrows. Okay, new plan. We're going to hide behind here until he comes around the corner. And then, boom. Remember, ambushing zombies and skeletons might not be the best way, but sometimes it's the only way. And we're survivors. So, this is a really cool space Biff has got over here. He's got a tree with another type of bark that we can just touch. Man, this haptic feedback they've added to Minecraft is insane. I don't know if you saw since Minecon, but, you know, they fixed it so when you touch a tree on your screen, you can actually, like, feel it. It's kind of neat. No, that's a lie. Don't actually ruin your screens by touching them. I mean, you won't ruin them, but you'll get, like, stuff on them. Oh, this is nice, because now I can just climb up here really easily. I just wrecking Biff's house. Boom, close that up. I'm not really wrecking it. I'm just having fun. But I'm really happy with how the little spawn area is coming along here. Oh, wow, I didn't even see this cool little garden. Hardin? I don't know how you pronounce it in British. That must be Asuma's Hardin over there. That's coming along nicely. And then over here is Tinfoil Chef, who's working on something. Not sure exactly what, but I think it's pretty cool. And I'm sure that it will come together more quickly over time. Not more quickly over time. More clearly over time. Word choice is important at every point in the process, and that's a little baby zombie. Little baby zombie, very fast. Baby villager zombie. Boom. Now he's on fire. And he's after me still. Boom, but I took care of him. I am incredible. So, I gotta say that neon green there, it really sells Alien in a way that I was optimistic. But you know what? Mojang... You know what, Jeb? You know what, Dinnerbone? You have made this happen. This came together nicely because of y'all. So, what else are we going to do this episode? In addition to appreciating the things that man has wrought or created, we're going to appreciate the nature of Minecraft. We're just going to enjoy some of the naturally occurring beauty of the game. We've already, you know, touched a bunch of tree bark. And now we can go enjoy this nice little, I don't know, zombie here. Actually, that's a nice big zombie. The other one was a baby. Although, I'm remembering now that the zombies will, all go crazy at us. And there will be a million of them if I keep hitting them without killing them. So maybe this is not the best plan for, how I plan on spending my episode. Because I will probably actually die. So, let's withdraw from this zombie-infested landscape. And try and find something different. I gotta say... One thing that I tried doing, kind of experimentally, this year for Halloween was to do a Twitch TV reading of one of my favorite horror stories, which is actually one of the first LPs that I ever really got into, The Terrible Secret of Animal Crossing. And that went so well that next year I'm thinking about doing that again. So I'm going to announce closer to the actual date of Halloween.
Hello at your house.
Ah! Okay. Who's there?
Hello at Joe Hills.
My goodness gracious alive, that was the most horrifying thing that's happened today. Well, that's not making it any better. Dear voice from the sky, please tell me what to do. Tinfoil Chef is over there. He's delicious. You should eat him first.
I want you. And stop touching yourself.
Oh, it's just Slipgator. Never mind.
Sorry. That's a weird science reference.
Oh, that's okay. I've seen, I was going to say some other film that's similar to Weird Science, but I don't think I have.
Not Weird Science. I'm thinking Real Genius. Pardon me. Oh, man. Geek fail.
That
Real
doesn't
Genius.
even sound like a film. Is that
Real
like
Genius?
the sequel to Baby Geniuses, which I also have not seen?
Oh, man. Real Genius is Val Kilmer. You gotta watch it. That's like the best. It's like, wait, you're young.
He was in Batman. Batman was good.
Yeah. How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
I'd say you're 24.
7.
You're only 7? That's crazy.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things like my mom ate a lot of pills.
You lost your virginity when you were 6?
Yeah, this is not going anywhere good. So, no, I'm 27.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I was close. I was close, and yet I was also like flattering.
Yes,
at
yes.
The same, both of the words. Thanks.
Yep.
So, are you live?
Well, I'm recording. I'm not live.
I'm recording, but not live.
Well, no, I mean that's how pre-recorded things work. Like, have you seen the film Superman Returns? Like, he didn't return while the people were in the theater. He returned previous to their theater-going experience, that they might enjoy his return at their leisure in a time-shifted format.
Right. No, makes sense. I totally understand exactly what you're saying. But I will admit that it took me a moment to kind of get on the same page. You were on a different page, and then I was over on my page, and then suddenly I got to yours. We were on the page together. It was pretty great. Yeah, successful paging. So I'm not live, but I'm also not live.
It seems like you're on the server now. Where should I meet you?
I'm drunk on food right now a little bit. To be honest with you.
Well, that's good. I'm sure that, you know, if you have enough wine with your cheese, eventually it'll seem like you ate a real meal.
Yeah, I don't even drink, so that's the problem, I think. Yeah.
That is specifically the only problem.
That was a little Dr. Seussy.
You know, one of the problems with building a house that you can only access through ender pearls is when you are standing in the house.
I know. Is it because it's made of dirt?
What? That doesn't have...
I got it wrong.
Okay, I was going to say, when you make a house that you can only access via ender pearls, when you are standing in the house and you decide to leave, and you throw an ender pearl to leave, and then, as it's in mid-flight, you realize, oh no, I need to run to that chest real quick. You're not going to get to the chest before the pearl hits.
Most likely not. You know what they should do? They should have a special command like Control-Shift-M, which stands for like muckle on. So you could like throw an ender pearl and then Control-Shift-M, and you're like, oh crap, and then you could muckle onto something.
What is that? Is that a Californianism? Is that one of those things from the Buffyverse where they'd be like,
muckle on?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's more of a northern type term.
They've got all sorts of weird words on them Whedonverse shows, so I don't know.
Hello, Hypnos.
Hi.
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 We're
How you guys
echoing.
doing?
Outstanding well.
Somebody's
You're not
jets.
recording, are you? You just kind of.
I am actually.
Oh,
but-
well, hello to Joe's people.
Yeah,
The hill people.
I gotta say, okay, you know what? Here, this is something that's kind of so embarrassing that I have to say it in a video. So I realized I'd made a huge mistake today. I realized that somebody. So when I was trying to sell my Minecon ticket, right? I made arrangements with a potential buyer. Okay.
Okay.
And I had told people, on Twitter that I was trying to sell the ticket because I wouldn't be able to afford to go. So simultaneously with the buyer sending the $150 for the ticket, which, because I didn't want to scalp it. I'm just selling it for face value, right? So, a fan who is incredibly generous, who I don't think I can use his name or her name, but I'll identify as Jay,
It was me.
sent the exact same amount of money to my PayPal as a gift. And I didn't realize this until, like, 2 weeks later, like, literally, like, an hour ago. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, I should have sent you a thank you note, which I have since. But I was just kind of like, oh my goodness, somebody was this awesome, and I failed to thank them. And so, let me say, that was an incredible embarrassment for me, Jay, and I appreciate it so much. So, that was awesome of you.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Hi.
Hi, I see that you're over at my house there, Slipgear.
Well,
Is it Slipgator? I don't actually know. Is it Slipone Gator or
Slipgator.
Is Slipone Gator like the Stefan Urkel?
It's like one who slips through gates. A Slipgator.
Oh, so
Not like a crocodile. Not like a slimy crocodile.
like the Florida State Stargators with all their little chevrons that lock and whatnot.
Right. 9 chevrons.
Oh, well, I mean, if you're trying to reach destiny.
Yeah. Well, it could possibly be, but anywhoozle. Yeah, like as in the Slipgate complex from the video game Doom. Quake, I said.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Rewind.
sure that's Quake there.
Yeah, I'm such a noob.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure
my
that
own nickname.
I'm sure that you were about to say Chex Quest, and you're like, no, it's not Chex Quest. It's the game that's like Chex Quest.
Omega. It was Omega. It's like it. It's like that. It's a game, so they're very similar.
So anyway, what are you doing at my house?
Galactically. Well, are you ready?
Yeah, my body is prepared.
All right, so I have to hit the record button now.
Why do you talk to people and not record? Only good things can happen when you talk to people.
Because
or if things are terrible when you're talking to people, then you can post the terribleness.
Because I have... See, you're coming into my video, which has like a flow, like a ebb and a flow. So...
Well, I usually cut out all the ebb.
Oh, I like the flotsam and the ebb. Jetsam can stay or go, I don't care. Flow, no.
Jetsam, more of the jet same. Sorry, Hypno, go on.
All right, guys. I didn't know you were actually recording. You weren't in the recording channel, so I just popped in to say hi. But I'll let you guys go and get your things going since you're on the vanilla and recording. I'll probably be on there to join you guys tomorrow-ish if you guys are around. But until then, have a good time.
Okay.
Alrighty, bye, Hypno.
I love you, Hypno.
Love you too.
Let's move into the recording channel, just so we don't get interrupted.
Yeah, sure. I just... whoops. Yeah,
Hi.
sorry about that. I was worried that if you saw that I was in the recording channel, you wouldn't join me, because you would think, oh, he's recording, rather than he's waiting to record with me.
No, it's all good. It's all good, man. So, all right. So we're here with the infamous Joe Hills says at Joe Hills.
I put the famous and infamous.
That's right. Infamous. So I have something to show you, man.
You know, I think that I have been given 2 eyes by whatever biological divisive process occurs over time, and I may as well use them to enjoy whatever you have created.
So, well, you know how the other day during the Halloween special, everybody kind of killed all your sheep?
I've heard tell, yes.
Well, I think that's kind of mean to, like, ruin somebody's stuff, so I kind of fixed it.
Oh, wow. That is a large number of sheep, but they're all certain colors.
Yeah.
In
Yeah, well,
preparation for watermelon and violet season, apparently.
well, they were the ones that were left, and so then I just started to. Some are escaping though, so we have to euthanize those ones. But I don't know. I think I did pretty good. I think what I lack in diversity of color, I made up for in volume.
Yeah, I'm not sure that most HR guidelines would agree that that's sufficient to avoid prosecution under federal law. But in your particular case, I think you did a good job.
All right. Well, I thought it'd be I thought it was kind of slightly rude that all of your sheep were destroyed, and I understand because of the infection, like it was, it kind of was required. So I tested all of these sheep ahead of time, and they're all infection free, and so they are they were good to breed. We were able to freely breed them without the worry of any sort of infection.
Oh, indeed. They are indeed all infection-free. I see that their skin is free and clear.
Yeah, so we should be good to go with that. But yeah, I just thought, I was like, because I felt kind of crappy about it. So yeah. Now it's fixed.
Honestly, I've got to say, with the addition of the new spawn area, or the new town, or whatever, like, this whole area was kind of dead to me, even before it was undead to all of you. And so I was not planning to come back here ever to harvest these sheep. But
well,
now someone else can. So I guess you really destroyed a community resource, and so the whole community owes you a debt of thanks.
Well, I'm glad. I'm just glad that I could set something right that once was wronged. Once was wronged.
To set right what once went wrong.
That's right.
I don't know why you made your voice really deep for that, because the narrator who actually says that is, I believe, female. Dr. Samuel Beckett. Yeah, let's see. It was something like, Dr. Beckett stepped into the quantum accelerator. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure it's not deeper.
Well, wasn't it like the guy from Battlestar Galactica?
I'm unfamiliar with Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, dun dun dun!
I mean, that's the guy that like goes around eating planets with the Silver Surfer.
No, that's Galactus.
Yeah, but this is his TV show. It's like how like the name of the Spider-Man TV show. It's not just Spider-Man. It's like The Amazing Spider-Man. This is Battlestar Galactus-Con. Or whatever.
Battlestar Galactus-Con.
I mean, I don't name these shows.
Are you sure it's not Battlestar Galactic-Con Trek Wars?
It's a Battlestar Galactic contest of wills, I'll tell you that.
I'm on it. Alright, I'm off it. But anyway, that's what I had to say, man. So yeah, that was it. And if anybody's watching that doesn't know Joe Hills, which would I don't even know how that's possible, make sure the link to his channel is in the description down below. You got to go over there and check him out.
And of course, Slipgator is also Slopgonator Con Galacticus is also.
There you go.
Yeah, that one is also in the description.
Oh.
So you can check him out. He's a pretty funny guy.
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming by, and I hope you enjoy the sheep.
Thanks. I wasn't going to, but I'm sure somebody else will not complain to me that my sheep are all dead when they need them later. So really, you saved me a lot of trouble to fix a problem for someone else. So
I got to put a sign up that says, "Don't complain, Joe's sheep aren't dead." No one will get it.
Or just no complaining. That's a good sign. No complaining.
We could put that right up right here.
Do you have a sign with you?
No, I wish I did. Right there. No complaining.
Yeah. So anyway, Slip, did you hear about the haptic feedback when you touch the bark of the trees now?
No. Is that the new? Is it new?
Yeah, they announced it at Minecon. It was on one of them Twitch screens. But
oh my god!
Right? It's like in your fingertips, like you're actually just like touching a tree.
I could Ah, that's so weird.
I know, it's like, you know, because you got these lines on your hand, on your fingers,
Right.
like these fingerprint things that the police are always trying to use against you. But then there's also these lines on the tree that are like tree prints that presumably the tree police or the trellis are also trying to use against them
Right.
in their various crimes and punishments by Dostoevsky. You know,
Jeez.
yeah, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, does it work for any other blocks?
You know, I don't know. Let's try this flower.
Oh,
Well,
why?
no. Nope, it just
No.
destroys the
No, I don't think it
flower.
works with flowers.
Yeah,
Does it
so
work with people?
I don't know.
Here. Ah!
Well, I felt like I punched you a little. Yeah.
Ow.
Okay, I see why boxers wear gloves now, because clearly these like bones in my knuckles, which probably have a name. They're probably like finger bones, which are
Phalanges.
them. That sounds a little bit phalangic for my taste. My audience is kind of young. But anyway,
No, that's what they're called.
I know.
The phalangical something.
Oh man, did you see those cell phones that can bend? LG just actually put one out.
Yeah, the bend phones.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I really want one, not because, you know, it would be helpful to have a phone that bends, you know, for day-to-day use, but because, you know, if it fell or something, it would be, you know, a lot less breakable.
Right.
Right. So if I throw this piece of meat, like, because it can bend, it just kind of bounces on the ground, then it's fine and it spins around. But if you throw something like more rigid, like this minecart, well, now it's broken. Nobody wants to use it.
I always wondered why they originally made cell phones that could break when you drop them. I was like, right away, I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, I
Because
mean,
you figure you're gonna drop it, so why don't they make ones that are bendable?
well, I believe that it has to do with like making the TFT display bendable. That was actually the real trick. But now that they can make the screens bend, you know, they can just, you know, get away with anything. Oh, I'm gonna go pet the horse. Okay, that thing is gonna kick me in the face. But it was fuzzy. Is fuzzy the right word for horses? It was horsey. I don't know.
Let me punch the feel the sheep.
Yeah. Excellent animal identification there, Slipgator.
Is that a pig?
That's a pig. What kind of texture pack are you using?
I think something's going on with my ocular interfaces on Ordic supports. Like they're malfunctioning.
You should possibly.
My glasses.
I was gonna say you should contact an optician immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said
pig.
immediately instead of immediately. I think I've been watching too much of the Death Clock Metalocalypse.
I like to say immediately.
It sounds like the royalty, but with a little bit more fealty. And if you don't have enough loyalty with your royalty, well, then you get the show Game of Thrones. And, you know, it's better than the book because, oh my God, no one is editing that thing. You know? But wow.
Yeah.
What is this? This looks like
It's an
death
ass
trap.
factory.
Oh, it just makes donkeys?
Place for mule, place 1 diamond block in chest. What happens if I place a torch in there?
I don't know. I just put an ender pearl in there.
I get no ass.
I guess it has to, like... Okay. Well, maybe it actually... Oh, it's got one of them sorting things where it actually can detect what you put in there.
Yeah, Monkey Farm's got a hopper on here, and some sort of hopper set up. More than anything, I want to break this down and see what he's got built under there. Whoa.
What is it doing?
It's this thing, this farm, Suzuma's old farm.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, that's cool. What'd you do?
I fell. I'm trying to get on top of the farm just because that's what life's about. It's about trying to do things that you can't do.
Oh, yeah. You know, I had some friends in college. Well, actually... Well, I guess 2 because they were brothers from Nebraska. I was going to say, how would I know 2 people from Nebraska? But yeah, only because they were related. And yeah, all of their stories started with like, yeah, so we decided to go out in the corn. You know, because that's all there is. It's just,
Right, why wouldn't you?
wandering through the corn. It's like in the film Gladiator, Maximus Decimus Meridius walking through the wheat, you know, just touching the tops of the wheat plants. Which, you know... If that, you know, DVD gets the haptic feedback, so, like, dude, imagine if you were watching Gladiator, And like as he's walking through the wheat, you can feel like the grains of the wheat on your fingertips.
That would be good for a lot of movies, but like Deliverance, wouldn't want the haptic feedback on.
Well, like I don't think that you would want the haptic feedback on like the violent parts of Gladiator, because
because you would die.
Well, no, but also I mean it's already like super intense, but like the surreal stuff making it more surreal, you know?
Yeah.
Like virtual surreality is clearly where this is going. Virtual reality has been done. We just need to crank it up like 3 or 4 more notches. And hey, I know the perfect developer to run the company to do that.
What about virtual fantasy?
You know, I think that Square kind of cornered that. They actually had their Final Fantasy back in like '89, and it hasn't really
I always
moved
wondered
forward
about
since.
that because they never had a show called Fantasy. They just went straight to Final Fantasy.
Well, there was Phantasy Star Online, starring Galacticus.
But I don't think it's related, is it? Like, they're not cousins.
Well, actually, there was a point where this meteor or something hit, some sort of mass extinction level event, where it was down to like 1,000 mating pairs. And so most people are related to each other somehow. As a result of that. It's amazing, though. It gives me so much faith in the future of humanity, knowing that all but 2,000 of us could be wiped out, and we'd still bounce back in, like, I don't know, 20,000 years.
Yeah, it's no big whoop, right?
Yeah, I mean, that 20,000 years at first is going to be a little rough, but, you have less competition for food and resources, and then later on you can develop things like, I don't know, haptic feedback and folding cell phones and
sure, some people
insurance.
There'll be a little inbreeding, and some people will be born with extra fingers, but eventually that'll work itself out.
Well, yeah, especially if they don't use proper boxing gloves, because we're just going to keep bringing this back until it's no longer funny. But anyway, so this has been Joe Hills and Slipgator with haptic feedback and enjoying nature on Hermitcraft. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Any final words, Slipgator?
Peace out!
Keep adventuring. Hey, cutie, hold on, I'm ending a call right now.
Can I stop adventuring now?
Hey, Slip, sorry, I had to take my headphones off so I can't hear you because I just got a phone call, but because I just got a phone call, I'm gonna go. And I will assume that you are saying that that is okay because I can't hear you because of the no headphones. So, anyway, I'll catch you later, but it's been fun. Bye, man. Sorry, Marion, hold on, this is a terrible way to do anything.